Does aversion therapy work for weight loss? So a long time ago, I took maggots and worms and I poured them on a perfectly good plate of chocolate chip cookies on a live TV show in an effort to demonstrate a technique called aversion therapy. Check it out.
Well, what I did is I brought a few friends with me here. Okay, let's see here. These are what are called live worms,
Mark.
Elizabeth. I know you said you were a big fan of these, so what I'm going to do is dump these over the cookies. Let those spread out a little bit.
Where's Andrew Zimmern when you need him?
Now, these are what are called sandworms. If you're a beach person, you'll know what these things are. They're kind of like worms on steroids. That's what they are.
Do they like the other worms?
I don't think so.
Mark, what do you think? You showed up on Fear Factor? What's the deal?
Well,
gonna have
and these
PETA
are
calling us.
almost are they kind of are maggots, but they're what are called mealworms. So. And what the mealworms do is they kind of
gosh,
group
that's
everything
so
together here. So.
And basically, aversion therapy is where you take something that you're getting pleasure from and you associate something disgusting or repulsive to it. And for smoking, it is actually the number 3 most effective way to stop smoking behind number 2, which is hypnosis, and number 1 is a heart attack survivor. Now, for smoking, only about 20 to 25% of my clients will actually need this. They're hardcore cases and they respond to it. The rest don't need it. We just focus on painting more pleasurable pictures in their subconscious mind. The question, though, is does this work for weight loss? First of all, there's not a lot of scientific research on this recently, which is why I stopped using aversion therapy in my weight loss programs many moons ago. But here's what we did find out. This was a study that was done, believe it or not, in 1959, and what it was using aversion therapy for the treatment of obesity. So the study in a nutshell went out there and used people's favorite foods, and what they did is they associated it to noxious smells, disgusting smells, in an effort to create that association of repulsion at the subconscious level. And here's what they found out. After 48 weeks, the people who used aversion therapy ended up losing 9.1 pounds, and the people who were in the control group who did not use aversion therapy actually ended up gaining 1.3 pounds. So the bottom line is this, is while this does have some positive results to it, I wouldn't use this as a technique to interrupt or control cravings that you might be struggling with for specific foods. Instead, I would use a interruption technique where you break these psychological connections under hypnosis as opposed to something like this. Follow for more mindset and health tips.